really great presentation. I'm going to now get everybody who's on the call involved and launch our first poll of the day. So we've got 2 minutes for you to have a think about this poll, and then we'll go straight to our next speaker, John Mathewson. So you should be seeing the poll on your screen now. So question 1, the question for this poll is, which area is SE likely to be most valuable for transport? And your options are establishing and managing a common data approach, meeting community and user needs, meeting net zero commitments, increasing efficiency, and unlocking innovation. So you may feel that your most important, valuable area isn't on that list. If so, please contribute in the chat. Tell us what we should have been including on the poll list. But do participate in the poll and choose the most important option from those that are available. So I can see some votes are coming in now. I'll just read through those options again for you. So option 1, establishing and managing a common data approach, meeting community and user needs, meeting net zero commitments, increasing efficiency, and unlocking innovation. Just give you a few more moments to vote on that. I can see not everybody's voted. So if you haven't voted, please vote now. And okay, a few more coming in. Right, I'm going to close the poll now. So here we go. Drum roll, please. There we go. Right, you can see the poll results now, hopefully, John.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got a bit of a close run thing for first and second there. It seems that meeting community and user needs is what people think is the most valuable thing that SE can contribute to transport. What do you think about that? Hello, John.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, Raj, go ahead.
Turn my video off again.
For me, I would have favoured the sort of establishing a common data approach, but then identifying in that context, the one I produced was on chemicals. You could use it to meet net zero commitments, as well as increasing efficiency and unlocking innovation. Yeah.
Okay, John, what do you think? Meeting your community and user needs is the most valuable area of SE for transport.
Yeah, it's quite a close one, isn't it? And I think with systems engineering, using the systematic approach, like Dr. Raj said earlier, around using SIPOC, enabling us to consider community and user needs, which sometimes goes isn't the most it doesn't appear at top of people's most important considerations when looking at projects and how we meet. There's usually there's an innovation, there's a problem, there's an innovation, and sometimes the community and individual people's needs aren't necessarily considered, and sometimes you can end up with a product or an output that kind of misses both of those, really.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes, solutioneering is it's sometimes called. Yeah. Excellent, yeah. Yes, we had a lot of comments in the chat saying, how can I possibly choose? All of these are really important. I want a 6th option. Well, if we'd given you a 6th option, then we wouldn't have been able to distinguish, because everybody would have gone for that one, I suspect. Yeah, what do you think? All of these are really important. Raj?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, John, any further thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the net zero commitments sort of being low isn't necessarily. I don't think people saying that they're not important. It's perhaps not being able to relate at the moment which net zero commitments they're applicable to. Or like somebody mentioned, it's probably just not of the it's just the least important of all these 5 if you had to choose, because we obviously have net zero in terms of incidents and killed and seriously injured, but also net zero in terms of decarbonisation and carbon. So it's a much broader topic than things like unlocking innovation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if we meet community needs and increase efficiency, then, you know, net zero and a habitable environment for the human population is going to come as an outcome from all those other things that we're trying to do with systems engineering. So thank you very much for everybody who participated in the poll.